My buddy Mitch, Alomar Leads. Good to see you again.
Good to see you, Clay. How's everything?
Yep, it's good. Glad to have you on. I wanted to pick your brain, get some really high level what to do, how to be successful in campaigns. You control a lot of money in campaigns. You have a great background in running ads. Many Fortune 10 companies? You work for Microsoft, you work for
Microsoft, a lot of casinos, gyms, hospitals, e-commerce stores, and it's managing a lot of the leads that come in, over 1,000 leads a single week, and running it from all channels, from Google, Facebook, all those type of leads. So Clay, let's start real quick before it hits 1 minute. I just wanted to say, before we get into everything, everything we're going to share, we're going to share our scripts, our templates, our automations, the things we're going to discuss with how do we run the SEO and the paid ads. So if you could comment below in any platform, LOLA, LOLY, the number 9, we're going to send you an email, a text, tag a person below. I just had to start off with that because if you don't share, if you don't comment, we don't get no reach, and this is all for trash.
Good point. LOLA.
LOLA is on the shirt. And let's get started, Clay. I want to let everybody know they're going to get a recap of everything we're going to discuss on this call as well.
Now, we're going to tell them everything that we do from a high level, and you're going to share all your secrets that you can. I'm going to pick your brain, okay? So get ready to reel the sauce, because now a lot of successful business owners want to know why digital marketing, what should they be doing? You got a successful client. What are the biggest misconceptions they have about using digital marketing, digital media to be successful?
Yeah. So a lot of people, they scared of running paid ads. Let's just discuss paid ads within digital marketing is so broad, but just in paid ads, like, why run a paid ads? So I always tell the customers, if you were to get a customer to knock on your door every single day for like $30 or $50 per submission that comes in, are you willing to take that? Are you willing to take a new customer reaching out to you, right? You have to look at it like that. So a lot of people, they first looking at, could they reach their potential new buyer to their new business to pay you, right? That's what they're looking for.
But what do they always say? Mitch, I tried running ads.
Yeah. Well, you know what? And I always say, you try one individual person, and what happens is they normally spend $2,000 on one person, a girl or guy from overseas, and they freaking fail. They fail. I didn't use the F word. But I would say a lot of people, they haven't explored 5 different companies to try to reach out to more people. I would say when you have $2,000 budget, hire 4 people and split it 500, 500, 500, 500, because you don't know the outcome is out there. Your competitors are still running ads and they're successful, and you're not. And you're the reason why you're missing something, and somebody else figured out. They're running the paid ads. You're not.
How long does it take for you to what's the longest it's taken you to come across a successful campaign, to build a successful campaign?
Everybody has success in different ways. So yesterday I spoke to a healthcare company, a pharmacist, and I said, what's your vision? She said, I want to get booked appointments to discuss hair loss, to discuss, weight loss, to discuss those things. I want consultations. Turning it on, you could get one right away. Somebody says, hey, Mitch, I want just purchases. Purchases normally take like 14 days to get self-checkout purchases. So, so those things. So if you have any questions also, besides when Clayton's asking questions, ask the questions below here in the comments, and we're going to get back to you, and we could create other videos as well. If anything that I'm saying resonates, I just want to put that out there. Like, what does that mean, Mitch? What does that mean? I can see people like saying, okay, how do you get results? How do you get this? How do you get that? So ask deeper questions below.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What's the, tell us something, like you're running ads, you got a successful business and you're running ads. What do you you recommend just running on one platform? What do you do? What's your methodology? How do you approach it? Different niches, different platforms?
I would say the person who's in dire need of something, if you've been in a car accident, you're going to go to Google and type in, I've been to a car accident. I need a lawyer. And if you're just looking around for Botox for your face, you're a window shopper, you're going to go on Facebook. So people who are in dire need of a certain service and they're typing in a search, I would say Google, who are in market, and then who is in Infinity. Infinity is like they're always going to purchase, let's say, hoodies or shirts, or, they're looking to buy a particular product. It's like Facebook, and they're always going to be out there. So I would say Google is the dire need to fix my SEO. My ads are down. Yeah. And Facebook is just to remind them like, hey, we're here. It's cheaper to be there.
So that's a good point. A difference between a need it now and a nice to have. I'll get it in the future. Retargeting. What do you say about retargeting, especially for that niche?
Yeah. So retargeting, we do a lot on YouTube. So we have a big gym that YouTube, they come in at a high cost per click, around $10. And then it's a low cost per click of retargeting on YouTube for like 10 cents. So YouTube, Facebook, it's good for retargeting as well. And all platforms, you should be retargeting. Clay, can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah.
So before this call, we talked about SEO, right? So anybody has questions about SEO, what is this? What is backlinks? What is ChatGPT search? What is all of this, right? When you hear somebody wants AI search, what does the person normally think that they're asking for? Like the person says, I want to be ranked on AI search. What would you recommend them? Like, what does that look like to them?
So Google still matters for AI search. Authority still matters. Links still matter. Power, where you ranked on Google is still relevant. Like if you're not ranking in Google at all, you're probably not going to get picked up on ChatGPT. And everybody wants to be recommended on ChatGPT, but you have to do a combo of Google and then on authority sites. And what does that mean? That means Reddit, Wikipedia, if you can get in there. Reddit's the easiest. We have a Reddit.
So a lot of people are going to say, I own a gym or a med spa. I don't want to be on Reddit. Why is that important for them?
So gym or med spa is, if here's the thing, Reddit is tough to navigate. You got to go in there like a ninja. You can't be salesy. You have to give valuable advice and or be recommended by somebody who is a Redditor. But gyms and local businesses like that, that's Google Maps. That's Google Local all day long, right? I mean, that's where you get most of your, authority out of, I would say, being in Google Maps and Google for that. But if you want to also be in ChatGPT for that, then you need some Reddit mentions and make some valuable posts and or recommendations go in there. You have to have karma. You have to have upvotes. There's a lot of processes to be picked up by Reddit, but it's doable. We have a team that does that.
So I see SEO in two ways, Clay. Help me out with this. I see when I look at everything metaphorically. So I look at when you go to Disney, the people stand in the standard line versus the express line. I feel like you have the path everybody to go to like a standard line. You have all the backends, all the directories, the backlinks, all the access. And then people, sometimes they want to pay very fast just to skip everybody. So you have both of those lanes. If there's a standard lane and a VIP lane to go with you, what do you say with those two things? Because everybody wants SEO right away, right? There's a standard lane and there's the express lane. Everybody wants to do standard. Like, what would be the difference, standard and express?
So if you're trying to get ranked quickly, then there's a lot of things you got to do. So if you want to rank fast, then it needs to be a full court press. You have to hit it on several different angles. You have to get content, backlinks, authority, and then mentions. And if you want to do it all at the same time, you can get ranked in 30 days. If you do it really hard, really fast, and really aggressively.
Look at that, 30 days. If you guys want to know how those express lanes, everybody just thinks that they could do it themselves. And there's ways. He just told you different ways you could do it. You could go to those platforms and you could try it out. And we're gonna share a few ways you could do it by yourself. But it's just how to get to the right person, the right directory, how to speed it along as well. That's any questions, ask below. Yeah.
Yeah. And there's not just ChatGPT, there's Google Gemini and Perplexity. And so there's multiple platforms that you need to work for, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, you can absolutely, with a good content plan and a good campaign, you can absolutely get ranked in 30 days. On all of them at the same time and be in number one position, not likely. But I've seen, and I post it all the time. You see, every week I'll post something on LinkedIn or Facebook. Like I get another client, a number one mention. Like it just happens on different platforms at different times. So.
And what happened to you, Clay? We just got off the call. Like somebody was complaining they were not on Search AI, and then you were going to get on a call to this guy was ready to lash out on you because your team did everything, and then when you jumped on the call, the guy said, "This is perfect. This is beautiful, right?" Because everybody wants it less than 3 days and a week. And you just said 30 days, and what happened on that call? Like he was,
yeah. So this is a business client who has big competition and has never done any kind of Google SEO anything, and was on page 2 of Google search results for his business. Which do you know where they say they hid Jimmy Hoffa's body on page 2 of Google search results because nobody goes there. That's why you can't find it. So. He's still basing all of his success on Google. Well, we're hitting it on all fronts at the same time. Google's going to take a little while to catch up, but guess what? ChatGPT picks up quicker than Google does right now. So if you get a good mention on a good authority site, you can get picked up in ChatGPT quicker than you can on Google. It still takes a while to get Google ranked. If you've never been ranked on Google, that takes a while. But you can now front run it with ChatGPT and Gemini and Perplexity. And if you do a good mention campaign on some authority sites, you can get picked up. So I went into that call thinking, okay, well, I said, let me do one more analysis search, and did searches across all the platforms, and bam, he's number one. So I emailed it to him and took a picture and screenshot, and I emailed it to him. And he said, no need, thank you, sir. No need for the meeting. You guys just keep doing what you do. I was like, yes, sir. You got it.
That makes total sense because search is different directories, different platforms. Some of them get quicker, and then it's not all of it all at once. They have all search engines. So that makes total sense.
And what is the differentiator in getting picked up on AI? Why would you want to get picked up on AI before anything else? But what did Neil Patel say about that?
Oh, so there's different things we said. He said you got to reach out to somebody. Somebody has to see you on 20 different times in order to buy from you, right? So that's my takeaway. They got to see you on TikTok. They got to see you on Pinterest. They got to see you on so many platforms because we live in a trust recession that people, they don't trust. Neil Patel says, even if they get a lead, they still don't trust you. It's not like before they used to say, oh, this is how much this book is going to be $15. I still don't trust why I'm going to go to an event. Yeah. You trust it based on, you keep on seeing in the emails, the texting, you trust based on not one person says it. A lot of people have to say it in order for you to be convinced over 20 times to say you should go with that service.
Yeah. So and getting picked up on ChatGPT is high intent buyers.
Yeah.
And it's a 0-click platform too. So if somebody finds you on ChatGPT, that means they're more serious, ready to buy. They may not even click on you, but the fact that they see you there, then yeah, like you just said, it's important to be omnipresent all over the place because it does take people 7 to 21 times to see you before they make a decision.
Yeah.
Even they'll see you at the office, and then they'll go home, they'll see your retargeting ad, and a few days later come back, and then if you have their email, they'll see you an email.
Yeah.
And then 21 days later, oh, okay, that's time for me to buy.
Yeah, here's the last thing, which even like a lawyer came out to me. He says, Mitch, I've been seeing you over a year. Every time I see through like WhatsApp stories, I see you. Every time I go through Instagram, I'm trying to get away from you. And I just keep on swiping and I always see you. I see you in the emails. I see you in the SMSs, the DMs, the social media. It took over a year. Sometimes to get somebody to do paid ads, it takes a very long time. It takes a week sometimes, depending on the need. Sometimes somebody hires somebody else and they say, "Oh, Mitch, I spent 25,000. I should hire you." There's goals that you should go for, but be omnipresent.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, hold on. My tool guy is running this.
Yeah, I was thinking, what is that? All right, guys. So,
That's usually done in the morning. I don't know. He must have slept in today.
yeah. All right, comment below Clayton's pool guy if you've seen it this time. No, don't edit it out. Don't edit it out, guys. All
Okay.
right. So we're going to give you a lot of any type of questions you guys have. Please, we're going to interact with each other on the comments. Share with a friend, tag a friend, share the email, share your social media, and we appreciate everybody to listen this far in as well. Clayton, anything else?
Yeah, good stuff. And okay, let's see, where else can we go? We're going to add some value. We're talking to very successful business owners. Like they know they have to be out there. They know they have to have more of a presence. They know that like it's important. Everybody knows like you've got to compete with ads and marketing, right?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. I'm asking everybody on this series.
Okay.
If you had to start over tomorrow, what would you do to get started to have the biggest impact and be successful in a business right away? If you had to start tomorrow from zero.
If I started tomorrow and I just came out of my mom's wound at 18 years old and I didn't know anything, I would choose my friends wisely. And I
Let me reframe the scenario. You're 35 years old. You just sold your last business, and now you've got a new business in your hands, and it's had zero marketing, zero stuff done. What would you do to be successful to get going with marketing? Here's a business. You can have it now. Make it successful.
Yeah, the first thing I will tell you what Dan Henry told me, which is like a $50,000 piece of advice. I'm gonna tell what he told me is first look at your competition, what's out there, see what their wording is, and see what they're doing wrong. They're saying something incorrectly. Copy exactly what they have, make those minor changes, and add more value. That's something that the customer didn't even do. There was two banks. There was like a bank that was like, I think Bank of America and then Mint.com. And Mint said just a different phrase that actually exploded them a little bit more. So you could look at your business as don't try to think about what to do for your business, like how to market it. Somebody's already done it. Take their words, add a little bit more to it, add more value, maybe offer something that's 30 days, 7 days, whatever it is, and beat the competition based on their own words. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Should we? There's a link that you can share where you can spy on their ads. You want to give that, or you want to ask for it in the comments?
Well, comment the word LOLA9, and I'm going to show you how I spy on all my competitions, all the free directories, how I look at all of my competitions ads. And I want to say one way I found out, I was on the paid ads to go high level. look at me before the pink. And the reason you had to look at what other people they're doing to see how can I make it better, right? So just look at what they're doing at that particular time. And I'll share all the links below, how I'm viewing other competition and how I'm making my words a little bit better as well.
And let me add to that. So you're in that scenario. You're starting with marketing in your business. What I would add to that is, and I learned this back in the Dan Henry days too, is go look at their reviews. Go look at their negative reviews specifically. Go address those negative reviews in your landing pages, in your content, and your ads, so that people had negative experience with that competitor. You take that and you address it up front in your marketing and in your landing page, your content, And that alleviates already. So people who have that problem or fear or issue with other vendors, you've already addressed it in your content.
I did want to say yesterday I had the gym client, 10 locations. He was going over the competition. I can't say the competition what he was looking at. All the 1-star reviews had something in common. They said this one guy said, and I'll put it below. Like he said, it's so hard to cancel this gym membership. You get the real workout once you started trying to cancel. So that's your real workout when it starts. Try canceling. That's the real workout when it starts. So, and that was a common thing. He looked at his reviews and other stuff, and he was like, all right, I have a staff issue. They have a cancellation thing. He knows how to fix his issues. The other one is like, they don't let you cancel. And that's why you have a bunch of 1-star reviews, and the business owners, sometimes they don't even want to care about that. So look at the 1-star reviews to fix your overall business. If you don't listen, you won't change.
Yeah. And don't fight with people who leave you a 1-star review either, right?
Yeah, you don't want to be in that battle. Like for us, we don't even respond to those people, because that battle, it's a multi-channel war. You're going against somebody who has nothing to win, really.
Yeah. Learn from it. I say address it, but learn from it, and like just be respectful and show other prospects that like you do care. Like I see so many business owners that like, it's not our fault, and whatever. Like you will never win that battle, and you look bad to prospects.
Yeah. No. So the way to respond is not go online. We're responding. We take the person's phone number and we call them directly, and we just that like there's an online battle you could do, or there's like the offline approach that you could do as well.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. What else?
I think based on the reviews, the comments, and everybody's asking questions, I would like to do a part 2 based on all the questions that people.
Yeah, we'll do a follow up for sure.
That's what I see. YouTubers, they grab all the comments and they bring it up here, and they start responding to all of their questions. Here you go, and the person looks forward to like their all responses.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it was really good. I think we asked a lot of deep questions. I would say the last piece of advice for paid ads, my true piece of advice for paid ads, your paid ads is failing because you put all your trust in one person. And I said it before, but like for us, sometimes we have like 15 different accounts, and we get different ad agencies, and we always compete with ourselves. And I get multiple employees that try different things and try different ads, and we have 35 VAs that they compete with me. So sometimes you never know that somebody creating a different ad, don't be like just hiring one person and then the person fails and your business fails based on one person. Just try out different variations to get the key success. The golden needle in the haystack is going to lead you to the golden gate, really.
Yeah. Yeah. And just because you spent a couple grand or a couple weeks on trying ads, like that's not the formula for success. Like you gotta really like invest in variations and make a commitment to it, not just like 2 weeks, right? Like I've seen some business owners do that who are making millions, and then they lose $2,000 in 2 weeks, and they're like, well, that didn't work. Well, right? That's too soon. It's like,
There's certain airplane companies that are still doing newspapers, but they're like, I don't want to do ads. But then some people are doing a bunch of ads, where Virgin Galaxy, they're launching ads. Like it's some people they're doing it, they're having success, and they're scared to pull the trigger.
This link that you're going to share, if they comment LOLA below, is going to show not only what the competitors are running, it's going to show you how long they've been running them too, right?
Yes.
So if you see a competitor running an ad for 3 months, what does that tell you?
Yeah, that is successful. Like some people have been running a same particular ad. I see one of the big competitions spending, I think 1.2 billion or a million. I can't say the company is a big CRM, they're saying running the same particular ad for the whole year. If they've been running it and they haven't switched it,
That's a tell.
you could tell.
Yeah, that tells you right there.
Yeah.
Respin that content and make it your own, right?
Yeah, so that's what we're going to show also, things you how you could copy it so quickly in 5 seconds or less to make it your own as well. So I look forward to seeing all the comments, to seeing all the engagements, to seeing everybody. I say leave a comment and they message me directly or they call me. I hate when people say, I say leave a comment below and then I see my phone ringing. Do not call me. leave a comment.
I'm with you.
They want to call me directly. Like, oh, I saw your video and I think this about it, just don't call me. I get those calls a lot. So
good point. Okay, cool. Next trip, where are you going next? Right now, you're cutting that out. You going to events?
So for me, I'm actually working on a directory for myself, like all the events I'm going to, all the online events and everything.
Where we'll meet you.
Yeah, so comment below and I'll give you all the links.
All right.
Somebody special close to us is actually creating that for me. So it's good because people want to know where I'm going next.
Yeah.
I'm like, so where are you going to, Clay? Where are you going to next?
So next is Rio. I'm working with my team, my digital marketing team's down in Rio and Sao Paulo. I'll do that after Christmas, and then I'll go over to Asia. It's Taipei, Japan, and Hong Kong. And I'll do a little EO Entrepreneurs Org meeting over there. Maybe try to meet some new people. And I'm always about 6 months out of the year, I'm traveling around. And then I'll be back up in New York probably in March. Maybe do a presentation on AI and digital marketing, specifically SEO and ChatGPT ranking and mentions. And get your business found. So that'll be March in New York.
Yeah, and what is that thing on your arm, Clay? Like, what is that?
That was right before the pandemic. I was like, they'll never shut this place down. And I'm in Florida, and it's supposed to be hot here. It's cold, man. Yeah, that's why I'm going to Rio. I'm out of here. It's too cold.
Well, look at my fingers. I'm looking pink and blue. Pink and blue.
We got to get you a good camera, and Mike.
Is that good?
No, it's okay.
Okay. All right. It looks good on my end, but
I like your Tesla though. But Mitch, okay. So besides somebody dropping a link in there, how they find you is at alomarleads.com. What do they do? What if they want to sign up and they want to say, give me a quote?
Yeah, I would say you could go to alomarleads.com, or you could go to mitchalomar.com, one of those.
Okay.
Schedule a scheduling booking with my team. There's going to be a link on both of those platforms. So to see where you're at in your journey, everybody's in a different place. They're having pixel issues, audience issues. They're having retargeting issues. Some people are getting fired. Some guy got fired yesterday because he got arrested. This paid ass guy got arrested. So. You always want to have the backup right away, and even if your ad guy is like failing, like get a second opinion. And the two ad people should be working together.
I like that. Okay.
And Clay, where can they find you at as well?
So I'm leadly.com, leedly.com, ClaytonTurnerOfficial.com. I'm a CMO, fractional CMO, and I have an agency. We mainly do SEO, AI, and media. I have a YouTube channel, rclaytonturner.com. That's where this is.
Okay.
And you've been helping me get that ranked up there. I've gotten 1,000 subscribers and 10,000.
Let's go.
Look at you. Thank you very much. And I've been interviewing some really heavy hitters and business owners. And you're one of the most successful ad guys I know. And that's why I wanted you to have you on here so you can give some value and tell people how to do it. I appreciate your help in getting that going and getting that ranked up there, because I created this channel 6 months ago and I was just adding videos and waiting for it to seed. And then you gave me the right input and guidance, and man, in a month, thousands of subs and tens of thousands of views in 1 month.
I would say also this, I got this advice from my son. He said, I don't want to watch your content until you reach over 100,000 views. If you be consistent with so many views, you get so much trust, authority, people are watching you. let's keep it going with all this content. Let's collaborate on this YouTube video and collaborate on social media as well for this. Maybe clip it, the clips, and let's keep on reposting it.
Yeah, I like it. So ask your questions below in the comments, and then we'll do version 2 here pretty soon.
Yeah, version 2 based on the comments below. Thank you so much, everybody.
Mitch, good seeing you.
Good seeing you, Clay.